How would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated. It started out as friends. It started out as friends, became sexual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a...
Wait, so you telling me your personal chef admitted y'all had a relationship, was living with you, cooking your food, and now she's in court saying you choked her? This Stefon Diggs situation just took a wild turn, and the details coming out in court are honestly getting messy.
Stefon, do you plan to testify?
Stefon, any comments, Stefon? Any comments, Stefon?
Alright, so former NFL star Stefon Diggs is currently in court facing serious charges, including felony strangulation and assault. And now we're finally hearing testimony from the woman at the center of all of it, his former live-in chef.
He came in and he with intent to hurt me.
No. Not his intent or anything. What actually happened?
He was leaning against the dresser. He asked me to get up to come here. I got up off the bed and I came across to him and I stood in front of him, like I stood on the side of him because he was leaning back. I stood on the side of him and he was like, "What was all that talking?"
And then what happened?
And I was beginning to say, "You said," and I couldn't finish my statement and he smacked me.
So when you say he smacked you...
He smacked me with an open hand.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my face.
Do you know which part of your face got hit?
I went to try to like block him, like push him like this, like stop.
So again, I see you're pushing your hands out.
I pushed up. He's way taller than me. I pushed up for him.
How tall are you?
4'11", 5 feet.
And how tall is he, do you know?
6 feet, 6'1".
So you said you pushed out and you made a motion with your hands. So does that mean you pushed with your hands?
Yes.
Around what, like his stomach, his chest, his shoulders?
Up to block his hands.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then he... Can I have a second? Can I have a second?
Yes, you can.
It was at this moment that she knew that she had to manifest them tears. And his defense is saying, none of this actually happened. So now all comes down to what really went on inside the house.
When I went up to push his hand, like block him, block him, he took his arm and he like came around my neck with the grip of his elbow around my neck, and he began to choke me, pressure on my neck.
But here's where it gets interesting. The chef gets on the stand and admits that before she was even hired, her and Diggs had a personal relationship. They went from friends to something more, and then she ends up working for him as a live-in chef. Already, that's a complicated situation.
Doing for the week, and I asked him, "Oh, so you weren't going to tell me that I wasn't able to come to Art Basel?" And he explained why, and it was because of the situation with me and the other coworker, Lindsay Bolin.
Then she brings up how things started going left. She claims she got into some issues involving other women around Diggs, and even said she was upset about being uninvited to Art Basel.
And I was upset with him, not upset at the fact I couldn't go to Art Basel. Me and him have a relationship for over 4.5 years. He could have told me weeks ahead of time.
She even name-dropped Cardi B in court, saying they were talking about outfits and plans, which had people online like, wait, so you're saying all this while admitting you were involved with him at the same time?
Because me and his girlfriend, Cardi B, we were talking about having like outfits and stuff. It was like a whole thing being planned, and he just waited till the last day.
Now, here's the most serious part. She alleges that during an argument, Diggs came into her room, slapped her, and put in a chokehold. According to her testimony, things escalated quickly, and she says she had to fight to get free.
You were facing him, he put his arm around your neck?
Yes, he like spun me around.
He spun you around?
But on the flip side, Diggs' defense is not backing down at all.
In the matter of the Commonwealth versus Stefon Diggs, docket 2554 CR 1862, are both parties ready for trial?
Good morning, ADA Drew Virtue for the Commonwealth. Commonwealth answers ready.
Andrew Kettlewell from Mr. Diggs. We're ready.
Sir, if you'd please stand and face the jury.
Claiming that the entire story is made up, saying there's no real evidence, no witness backing it, and this is all coming from a personal conflict.
That on December 2nd, 2025, you did strangle or suffocate.
So now it's basically her word versus his, with the court trying to figure out what actually happened.
D.A. Mila Adams in violation of General Laws, Chapter 265, Section 15DB, and one count of assault and battery, and that it is alleged that on December 2nd, 2025, that you did assault and beat Mila Adams in violation of General Laws, Chapter 265, Section 13AA. And these good jurors whom I shall call are to pass between the Commonwealth and you upon your trial. If you should object to any of the jurors.
And with the jury selection already underway and more witnesses expected, this case is far from over. But I'm not gonna lie, between the relationship, the live-in situation, and the Art Basel drama, and now these allegations, this might be one of the most unexpected cases we've seen involving an NFL star.
You will do so after their names are called and before they are sworn. You have the right to challenge 2 of the jurors without giving any reason for doing so, and as many more of the jurors as you shall have good cause to challenge. You may be seated, sir. Will the jurors please stand and raise your right hands? Do each of you severally and solemnly swear or affirm that you will give true answers to all questions put to you by the court or at its direction, so help you God? You may be seated.
Y'all, let me know what y'all think. Is this a situation that spiraled out of control, or is there more we're not hearing yet? Hit the comments, like, subscribe, and stay locked.